Hello, welcome back to the Too Many Words podcast. This is your host, Jordan, speaking, along with my co-host,
Isaac William Joseph.
And we just got back from watching our second movie while we're making the podcast.
Last time we watched a movie together was for episode 1.
Yes.
Get a load of that. Wow,
we
talk about movies so much. This happened for the very second time. We're 28 episodes in to what we are doing in this shindig. Okay, as of release, it's in the future. But as we are talking, it's our actual half birthday tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting. You know what's kind of funny? So, like, episode 26 is called Happy Half Birthday. And the description says, hey, happy half birthday. And, you know, the promos, other than the video, the promo picture is happy half birthday. So people are going to think that we're going to do something special for episode 26. And then they're going to get a load of crap.
Yeah.
And it's not a load of crap.
The content itself is not bad.
The content itself is good.
The quality is...
It's just not related to any half birthdays. We are not celebrating anything. I don't know why I'm saying all this. Y'all already know if you're a regular listener.
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah.
True. Happy half birthday!
Hope you liked episode 27.
Whee!
Happy half birthday. But hey, it is 8:39, February 17th on a Friday. But yes, also known as the release of said Ant-Man Quantumania.
Yes.
Before we get into Quantumania, I have a new segment called Holla At Ya.
Holla at you.
Holla At Ya.
Holla at you.
And it's for every single shout out that isn't related to, oh, this person followed us on Instagram. Oh, hey, this person subscribed to us on Patreon. Still no Patreon subscribers, but that is besides the point. This is for anybody outside of that. Maybe they did a good favor to one of us. Maybe we want to support a local business or hobby or just something. Because we got a lot of friends, we got a lot of family. We're just helpful folks sometimes. But hey, a lot of times, if you just want something mentioned on the podcast, all you gotta do is ask. With that said, if you're watching on YouTube, I am holding my wrist out to show you guys a watch.
You better watch this watch.
This watch was a handmade band from a feller I used to go to church with. Named Shane Ruggles. I don't know if he has a business title or... He did say that this was something on the side. So yeah, if you find this interesting, maybe he could branch out, make you a nice watch brand, maybe make some bracers, because this is actually just a couple levels below bracers. He just does this twice over in bigger sizes. You got a nice set of bracers. But yeah, if you like some local craftsmanship, go to Shane Ruggles. You could probably find him on Facebook. I know you could find him on Facebook. So yeah, my dad wanted me to shout him out, so I will, because you know, it is a pretty dang good watch. You know, I wish I could wear watches more often, but you know, with a phone, I never really need to spend money on watches. But with that said, Shane gave this to my father because my father thought it would look really good on me. Mm-hmm. And if it looks good on me, it'll look better on you. So, yeah, go hit up Shane Ruggles. Get yourself a watch. Holla at you. Other than that, we got some quick announcements. As of this weekend, I don't have a crap ton of things to do this weekend. I keep on saying things that will happen to the website, but I will work on the website this weekend.
We've been busy boys.
Yes. We are going to do not a complete website makeover, but it's going to be substantially different given from the homepage and how we display our podcasts and our portfolio of content that we have given out to you guys, to the public. Mainly, halfly for video production purposes, and the other half is my own personal satisfaction with just looking a little bit more professional. At this point, thescaldstone.com is not a new website anymore. Okay, you don't need a direct explanation of what it is on the homepage. Okay, what you need on the homepage is, hey, this is the new podcast. This is the latest writing work. Below that is meet the team. Okay, and if you want to get into specifics, we just have pages for that. Okay, expect a rebranding, not a total rebranding, but expect a very noticeable makeover on thescaldstone.com. It'll be easier access for anybody who likes the pod and anybody who likes to read what I've been writing. So yeah, go check that out.
Check it out.
As I just hinted at, video production portfolio is actually. Did you just break that?
No.
Okay, good. Did you? You're looking at me like you did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you break the shelf?
No.
Okay.
I am 100% lying to you, just so you know.
Yeah, I know you are. Look at you. I'm going to keep talking, and you're going to figure that out. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, the camera's on me the entire time, and it will be on me the entire time because Jordan loves to forget his camera to bring home. But he has now said that he's probably just going to leave it here so this does not further happen. Last episode, we had one angle as well, but it hit both of us. I don't know, though.
The plan this week was to have our Isaac's cat Liam be behind him.
Yeah, my cat was chilling behind me on my chair, and we were just gonna have it pointed at me, just so we can have a, every single frame have a cute little cat in it, because if our content of what the things that are coming out of our mouths is boring to you, you can still look at a kitty cat on YouTube. But I guess not. He dipped out last second, kind of like my sister. But, yeah. And a few other guests that were supposed to be on this podcast once upon a time. But, yeah, video production portfolio. I am taking video production 1, as been mentioned multiple times in previous podcast episodes.
You're going to hear a lot of noise coming from me for a second.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to...
Good choice. With that said, he is requiring us to make a web page, but he said those of you who already have a website, feel free to put your portfolio there. So expect a new section of the website to have everything that I've done as video production homework. It's a little cute little insight to what I do at school. Yeah, we're currently working on a commercial. Project 3 is going to be our commercial. So I got... You know what? I'll tell the story later. But yeah, expect a Scaldstone Productions commercial in the making within a couple weeks. Honestly, by the time you hear this, it might be out.
It should be.
It probably it should be. But, yeah, I'm only going to hint at the commercial until we get into the back end of this freaking Ant-Man review. Are you done breaking my stuff? And are you done resetting the break-in? Did you break my shelf, or did you break the arm? How bad's the shelf? It's still holding books.
But I kind of fixed it, so it's like at least back to where it was. It's still there.
Yeah, were you just adjusting your arm?
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. If you were being a pinhead, I was going to yell at you for being a pinhead.
I was trying to adjust the arm, and it just kind of... It was tighter than the shelf could handle, I guess. Probably should have loosened the bits before I adjusted it to that.
Yeah, I make sure that's tight on there. I do, at least. Might have been my fault. See how I just took the fault for something that you did? I'm a really well-trained boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding. That's a toxic relationship, guys. Don't do that. And Hannah doesn't blame me for all the things that she does. She is very mad often, though, around me. Not at me, but around me. Still love you, Hannah. Looks like we almost done fixing everything over there. Here, I'm gonna point the camera at you real quick, and you're gonna explain what happened.
Microphone was previously mounted right here. I was trying to bend it down, and then it just went.
Yeah. And he finally sets it up. Nice. Nicely done.
I wouldn't say nicely done. It's
I mean,
still...
You got it done in quick fashion. Quick enough for me, anyways.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. You want to start this?
Excuse me. Sure. So we went into it thinking it was an Ant-Man movie, and it was an Ant-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Is that how we're starting it?
No. So, I mean, obviously, you guys have seen the critic reviews, and they weren't all that great. I can see why, but personally, I do typically say that I take 2 days to reflect on a movie, but as of right now, I thought the movie was fantastic. Fantastic.
See, that's the problem that I've been recognizing in me lately. Like, since watching movies like Barbarian and Nope and stuff like that, I need to, and I've been actually really good on it, I need to stop walking away from movie theaters being like, damn, that's the best movie I've ever seen. Because it's such an emotional event, you know. It's as old as movie theaters are, it is still quite an awesome experience if you have found yourself invested in whatever movie is playing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing event. Movies are special.
Movies are special.
Very special.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not as cheap as they once were.
That is true.
But if you want it to make it cheap, it can be cheap. It can
That
be an
is true.
$11 night if you want to make it cheap.
That is true.
You know? Smuggle some candies in your jacket or something.
Smuggle some drugs, yep.
Nope, that's not what I said. But watching Quantumania on Coke probably would have been freaking awesome.
Yeah, actually, it probably would have been. Or it would have been even crazier on mushrooms, but you know.
Yeah, that movie was 90% green screen. Or blue screen. Or whatever color they've been using.
I think they use both.
But fun fact, the Ant-Man series, the movies are made at this production studio that I want to work at one day. And it's located in Georgia, and it's actually almost the sole reason why I want to go to Georgia.
Okay. I don't know why it was on a different setting, but here we go.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, there's Hollywood and, like, Florida and New York and California. I don't want to go to those places.
Yeah.
They're overpriced and they're scary.
Overpriced and scary.
Yeah.
Actually, talking about your college stuff, I've been watching a show called The Goldbergs again recently. I think I mentioned it on a previous episode.
Goldbergs, my mom knows that show. I know that show.
Adam, the main character kid, he just got accepted into NYU.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big deal because he wanted to be a filmmaker, and you know, it's a big filmmaker school.
Yeah, it is. It's too bad that the only time I've heard about NYU is that it's overpriced.
Yeah.
From personal experiences, at
Yeah.
least. But,
Maybe not so much back in the 80s.
Yeah. I would go to college in the 80s, hands down. Especially with it being that cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So, as what you said with the critics, gave it like, what, a 52 now?
I'm not too sure, I guess, because that one of the kids behind it
critics
said
really
something
like
different.
to, like I said, ride the wave of, oh, Marvel movies suck now. You know, and if you're a critic, you will have to say that this movie sucks, otherwise you can't be taken seriously as
I
a
don't
critic.
think Marvel movies aren't for the critics anymore.
No, they're not.
They're for the fans.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that either. It's not for you. Don't watch it.
It's a comic book movie. They're
Yeah.
all comic book movies.
Yeah.
Okay, they're branching out just like the comic books did. Comic books are for kids.
But yeah, I went into it. Another thing, Kevin Feige said that he was really excited for this movie. He really liked it. And I was like, yeah, that gives me hope.
I think you can actually start expecting higher quality out of the movies because Kevin Feige had admitted that they were producing TV shows at too fast of a rate.
You could definitely tell there was a significant drop in quality of the TV shows because of how many they were producing. Like, if you look at the first 3 that they made, WandaVision, Loki, and what was the other one? I don't remember. What If? Those are, in my opinion, the big 3 for
Captain
the
and
TV
the
shows.
Winter Soldier?
What?
Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
No, I think What If had a bigger impact. Like, if you like from essentially those 3 on, they just weren't as big or they didn't have as high of a budget. Excuse me. So like, it makes sense to me. WandaVision really blew me out of the water. So.
Rate? Do we want to do the rating early or later?
No, we can do it right now.
What would you rate Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania?
I hate doing it so early, but
because we can do like a reflection later.
Well, like I said, I like taking about 2 days to reflect on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But as it sits right now, it's probably high 80s.
High 80s?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 100.
I think I would give it a fair assessment. 83.
We're in the 80s.
Yeah, or 81. I don't know. I'll figure that out.
What didn't
later.
you like about it?
What didn't I like about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so serious note. I didn't think I could feel like this before. And it's good and bad.
Okay.
I wanted to whisper it to you, but I'm like, nope, that's high-class podcast material.
Okay, what we got?
This, you can put this on record, is the first movie to give me goosebumps and cringe at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I went, ew, and then my body went, goosebumps.
Spoiler alert. Tell me what it is.
Spoiler alert. When Cassie, well, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Cassie took over the message that Kang was doing, and she was like, I don't know, popcorn kernel. My body and mind was like, okay, this is going to be like some Independence Day speech shit right here. Prepared to be inspired. And I was not inspired. But my body thought it was inspired. So my mind was cringing. My body gave me goosebumps.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I think that's the definition of mixed feelings in that moment.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah. Ant-Man and Quantumania was the first movie ever, probably for a very long time only movie, to give me goosebumps and cringe at the same time. With that said, I guess obviously that was not my favorite part, but I did have a lot of parts that I really did like.
Look at me. I'm such a dick.
See, that was the best part, dude.
Dude, that was so great.
I guess that wasn't the best part, but that was definitely the part where we laughed the hardest, bro.
I like how he ended up becoming that comedic relief, because, like, MODOK is comedic relief.
That's what I was going to say is I'm glad, because, like, at first I was a little bit down that MODOK wasn't going to see past this movie. But then I'm like...
We're supposed to see MODOK again, like a
then
different
I'm like,
MODOK.
Look at him. You can't take the guy seriously.
You remember seeing
You
his
can't
tiny
give
little
him any
butt cheeks?
longevity. We saw MODOK's butt cheeks in this movie.
Oh, this movie was so great.
Oh, it was.
Just for that.
It was. But, like, I'm saying, you cannot have this goofy ass carried over movies like he was Thanos. No. So, yeah. MODOK, short-lived, but a tasteful amount.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I really did. Oh, man, that goofy face and those appendages. And look at me. I'm a dick. that was the funniest part.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Like we were talking about that funny payoff though. So like there,
I have
I'd be
holes.
impressed if you recall that guy's name.
I don't think they ever said it.
But there's like this jelly blob.
No, straight up, I
alien.
don't think they ever said it.
Okay. There's this like jelly blob alien where upon meeting Ant-Man and his daughter, he's like,
How many holes do you have?
and then the guy, the dude that reads minds come up behind him. He's like, you have 7. And Scott Lang's like, yeah, that's how many I have. Yeah, he thinks about it for a second. That's great. And then like an hour later,
Well,
this
don't
blob
forget,
thing.
the pink guy goes like, I don't have any holes.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have any holes. They're just so interesting, or something like that. And he just kept on asking Scott about his holes.
Yes.
And then an hour later, what happens?
He gets shot up. And he
Dude,
goes,
just-
I have holes! I have holes! And he sucks these dudes and they just fucking go...
No, that is the definition of a payoff.
Yes, it is.
Dude, he like a child getting exactly what he asked for on Christmas. He just sounded so fulfilled. He sounded, oh man. Dude, he was just so happy that he had holes.
Yes,
And,
he was.
Wow.
This was a great movie.
Yeah. So I'll be honest.
What the hell was that?
This might be the brand new movie theater experience that I was talking about with me overrating the experience. But Kang is quickly becoming one of the coolest Marvel villains that they've ever done.
That
Because
version was pretty cool.
I hope we see very similar versions in the future. Because Kang, I think, honestly, whenever, I don't know, Kevin Feige or just someone else important in the Marvel production, whenever they're like, okay, we have this villain and we need to carry him through multiple movies. Hello, best writers we have? Yeah, I would like you to only stick to Kang dialogue for this guy for the next few years, because the way that this guy actually took over a presence in some moments of this movie, shout out to Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
This guy is immediately becoming one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood as of just like a year ago.
Yeah, he's
years
in
ago.
the new Creed movie too.
Yeah, and he's in that new Airplane movie that came out at the ass end of the 2022. I haven't seen that one.
don't know
but
which one
I
you're
think
talking about.
Navigator. I think it's called Navigator. But yeah, he's immediately in quite a few things now. And so yeah, congratulations to him. He made it to the other side of trying to make it. But yeah, he did really good. And honestly, this actually is a really big tell for his career, where Kevin Feige knew that he needed someone to play multiple personalities of the same character. You know how invested and trusted you need to be into one actor to just do that? Jonathan Majors, man.
His first credit was 2011.
What was he in?
Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb. Well, yeah, what's his filmography look like? What
It's
movies?
not very extensive. 18 previous movies.
Okay.
Um,
Honestly, that's a lot for me if I had that many movies.
Much Ado About Nothing, 2013. When We Rise, 2017. Hostiles, 2017. White Boy Rick, 2018. Out of Blue, 2018. The Last Black Man in San Francisco, 2019. Captive State, 2019. Gully, 2019. Jungle Land, 2019. Lovecraft Baby, 2019. Da Five Bloods, 2020.
I'm going to be really honest. I've not heard of any of these.
Lovecraft Country, 2020. It's a TV show. Loki.
Okay, Loki.
The Harder They Fall. Devotion.
Oh, I heard about The Harder They Fall.
Magazine Dreams, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp. He's
The
got
Harder
5
They
upcoming
Fall
projects.
actually has an amazing cast, and I need to go watch it.
What was this? What was this one that you were talking about? The flight one?
Navigator? Is
I
that
know-
the
I mean,
name of it?
I'm not seeing it on here.
Oh, well, find a cover that looks like he's an airplane person,
Devotion, maybe?
a pilot. Might be Devotion. Did it come out
Yeah,
2022?
Devotion.
Okay, yeah, that's it. What's Navigator?
He's
Oh,
got
yeah, that's a movie that's coming out.
48 Hours in Vegas, The Man in My Basement, Avengers: Secret Wars, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, and Creed 3 all upcoming.
So, yeah, high expectations from Kevin Feige onto Jonathan Majors. And
That's
with good
wild.
reason. Because, dude,
That's like a 5-year deal
Janet
from Disney.
reads his mind or whatever, sees the things that he's done. He's like, I made a promise to you. I'm going to take you home. Then what will you do? And then it just win. He
I
says,
really liked that scene.
win. Jordan, you know why I loved Thanos so much?
Why?
Because that guy was goal oriented. That guy said, nobody's going to get in front of me for the things that I want to achieve. Call me a bad guy, but that's why I love certain villains. Also, why I love a lot of other characters, particularly heroes. Because goal-oriented folks are winners, okay? He obviously lost in the movie, spoiler alert. But just that version of him. But the way that they just wrote him in some of those scenes, oh my goodness, and the way he threatened Scott Lang. Because, okay, I will say, if you had to score this villain out of 10, I would give him a 9. And the only reason why I would give him a 9 is because he has that stereotypical... He doesn't exactly have the motive to be bad, right? Maybe we'll find out in future movies his actual motive. But so far, his motive is, I'm a bad guy because I'm evil and I want to take over the world for no reason.
I mean, there was some more motive there than that, but you know,
What
I get
was
the
it?
point
Did
you're
I-
trying
did
to
I
make
miss it?
across. He said that
I mean, I know that, like, the real reason why he needed to,
time
like,
is not
get
what
out...
you think, and
What?
time is not what you think.
Yeah. Yeah, like, near the end of the movie, it revealed that maybe he was not the worst Kang. He probably just was a very aggressive Kang that wasn't exactly very communicative of what he really needed to do. But to be honest, maybe that was, like, honestly... I mean, obviously, we're going to see more Kang. But that could be one of the best Kang portrayals from here on out. Especially when you talk about, like, alignment on whose side he's on. He's on his side. And thank goodness his best interest is also yours. In some weird way. But yeah. When he said to do what I want or I'm going to kill your daughter right in front of you over and over and over again until you beg me to kill you. That is some intense stuff, because it's not... I was expecting him to just be like, do this or I'll kill you. But no. Oh my goodness. They got creative with this one. And yeah, 9 out of 10 bad guy so far, in my humble opinion. This guy, it was very well acted. It was very well written. It looked beautiful. His outfit, I mean, I always thought he looked dorky in the comics, but they had a really good representation of this live action version. I love everything about Kang. And maybe by the end, how this all rolls out come phase 6, I might like him more than Thanos. I don't know, I love Thanos. We got the Infinity Gauntlet right next to me. But, what, this thing? Awesome bad guy so far. Awesome. So, yeah. Let's see. But, yeah, I think we've already scrolled over my favorite parts of this movie. Oh, another favorite part of mine... was and actually I could thank you for it because just your small commentary just made it really pretty epic. Of when Michael Douglas did that slow walk as the rest of the colony of ants took over near the end. And then you said, that's the real Ant-Man. I'm like, hell yeah, it is, bro. And so, yeah, I think we obviously share favorite parts of this movie. But those were my top 4 favorite parts of this movie. So, yeah, what do you think? What did you say, oh, that is good, you know?
Look at me. I'm such a dick.
dude, that is... that's probably got to be... Well, okay. What would you rank that as, like, funniest moments in the MCU? Like, top 20?
Top 10.
Top 10 funniest moments in the MCU?
There's a lot of funny moments in the MCU. America's Ass, that's a great one. But, you know, that one was really good. Yeah. Something I gotta say, Michelle Pfeiffer, who played Janet, she's very attractive
old lady.
Very attractive. She was.
I was seeing her in some frames.
She was doing something for me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Born in 1958. Look at that.
Really, really holding on to that beauty there, and not even trying.
Let's see, who was it?
What, you looking for that barbarian lady?
No.
Is this the popcorn?
What? Oh, yeah, that was funny. He was said earlier in the movie, the popcorn is making me thirsty, and I was pointing at her, this buff lady in the movie, is like, is that popcorn?
Yeah, what Jordan knows about me is that I have a slight thing for gym rat females.
Mm-hmm.
If you got biceps and thighs and abs and traps and shoulders and legs that can squish a watermelon, I might think about you sometimes. Not gonna lie. But you know, that's just like a very distant interest.
I was just thinking about it. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
MODOK, Mr. MODOK.
What, are you looking for the actor?
Broccoli Man. There's a dude cast in here as Broccoli Man. Yes, I'm looking for MODOK's actor.
Okay. I mean, you could probably...
Oh, right there.
Okay.
Corey Stoll.
Why were you wanting to look for him?
He's uncredited.
I bet he's credited in the first Ant-Man. He was the bad guy. The bad guy.
Yeah, but he's uncredited in this movie.
That's kind of weird.
Is it weird.
Is it because, like, like, you know what they could have just done? They probably just had him in the studio, read lines, and then they just captured his face doing that. That's probably...
Just had a GoPro strapped to his face.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him saying, "Look at me, I'm such a..." Just with all that on his face. Just like, look at me.
Like just his baby appendages. Oh, dude. Look at me. I'm such a dick.
Oh, dude, I don't know why that got me so bad, but it was so good.
My name is... What was his name? Devin? Derek?
Darren Cross.
My name is Darren, and I am not a dick. Oh, dude. That's great.
That was great. Very great.
What did you think of Kang in this movie? Do I have?
I think there's a lot more to be explored.
Do you think I have a fair assessment on him?
Maybe a bit much so far. I think it's still too early to give a real assessment on how Kang is gonna be.
I mean, yeah, like you said, we're probably
something I
gonna
gotta
get a different
say
Kang
is
every single movie.
I don't know if it was for Kang, but Jonathan Majors in Loki was not that buff. He was fit, but not buff.
Well, I think he wore a cloak, so he's probably just doing, a pump cover. You know what a pump cover
You could
is?
tell he was not that. He was
has
a
been a
little
couple
bit more
years now.
scrawny in that. But what?
Has been a couple years now.
Yeah, it
Homie's
has
got to be
been.
big for a boxing movie now.
And in this movie, when he had his sleeve torn off, you could
Huge.
see. Yeah, he's gotten
dude
big,
is
and
in
that you can
shape.
tell that was for Creed 3.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, that was okay, this dude's bringing
Yeah.
power too.
I want to be that big, bro. That'd be awesome.
I mean, you are that big. You're just not that lean.
No, I'm not that lean, but he's got some inches on me.
I don't know about that.
Oh, dude, you overestimate me so much if you think we're that close. But I thank
His
you.
arms weren't
I
that
thank you.
big. You've got big arms.
Have
though.
you seen some Creed posters?
Yeah.
Take another look. But anyways, what?
Well, now you distracted me.
Uh,
What?
Rate the villain out of
What?
10.
I mean, I can't. It's too early.
Okay, rate the villain in this particular movie. Rate the performance at the very minimum. Rate 8? 8? Okay.
Jonathan Major. I mean, don't get me wrong. He played the character perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know, just
I can't wait for him to actually have a very good amount of lines in a movie from different Kangs to really show off his range. Because they kind of did it near the end of this movie. But I feel like we're going to get it. It's only going up from here. To really show off Jonathan. Bro, what Marvel will do with Kang by the Kang Dynasty? Shoot. By the Kang Dynasty, every studio in Hollywood is going to want Jonathan Majors in their movie. Because that man is going to quite literally prove that he can do everything. I think I'm so excited for him. And he don't even know me. But I'm quickly becoming a Jonathan Majors stan. And they say Hollywood can't make movie stars anymore. What?
okay. There's a picture of him. He's just fucking
Huge.
on a beach, and he's like,
Yeah, he's huge. How old is he, though?
how old is he?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess 31 or 28. No, 20. I don't think he's in his 20s, is he? I'd be impressed if he's in his 20s.
Um,
How old is Jonathan Majors?
I'm on his IMDb page.
33.
Oh, there.
33.
1989.
You know, there's this weird thing that happens to men once they get in their 30s. If you just work out, you just get so much bigger naturally than what you could ever be in your 20s. It's kind of weird. Have you seen Drew McIntyre?
I don't know who that is.
He's a pro wrestler. I definitely got to show you him later. From his 20s to his 30s. Dude got jacked out of nowhere. It's probably from steroids. But he still got jacked out of nowhere. Anyways, any last words on Quantumania?
It's a good movie. I'll have a better review or feel on it in a couple days.
Did you feel like they were actually making the Goofy franchise more serious with this third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by much, but enough.
I honestly thought with the balance of comedy and action in this movie,
It was really well balanced.
I
This one.
thought the Forbidden Thought. Would the Thor franchise benefit from having this director instead of Taika?
I mean, no.
Don't get me wrong. We love the Thor movies. We love the Thor movies.
I think Love and Thunder was exactly what it was supposed to be.
But do you think that if this director, who's the director for this one, for this movie in particular, do you think that the mass majority of people would love the Thor that this man could produce, or woman?
Peyton Reed.
Peyton Reed. Okay, this Peyton's a unisex name. Is it a dude? Okay, this guy.
He's bald.
This bald guy.
Pointy nose. Kind of looks like Mr. Burns.
Do you think he would make a really good Thor movie? It was really well balanced.
No.
People want a
No.
a lot of people want a serious Thor.
He directed Yes Man.
Haven't seen it. Wait.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I've seen it. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't remember the name to that. Yeah, it's when like good things happen to you just because you say yes to everything. That's a fun movie, actually.
And some bad things.
And some bad things.
Mm.
But you got damn good stories.
He got a blowjob from a teethless lady.
Why you gotta say that on the 5, bro? Oh my goodness.
It happened in the movie.
So?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
wanted to say
I
it.
don't know.
I wanted to say it.
But yeah, I think overall, good movie. Like I said with Jordan before we saw the movie, Marvel, despite where they're at right now with all these movies, they really take care wrapping up trilogies. Really take care of all that. Did you think that he was gonna die at the end?
Yeah.
Because like there was a lot of speculation.
Maybe not
on that.
die, but get stuck. I thought he was gonna get stuck in the quantum realm.
See, at first I thought he was gonna die, and then I was like,
I don't.
well, if he's not gonna die, he's just gonna be stuck there.
I still don't understand how they got him out of the quantum realm.
Well,
but, you know,
they did what they did at the beginning of the movie, which was
that's not at all true.
signal the Quantumania. But then, yeah, I did question it when that door just opened up again.
Because like that door was unique to the time sphere thingy.
Yeah,
That got blown up.
yeah. That's probably gonna be one of those things that demand an explanation that we're not gonna get. So yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just, that's the only complaint I really have is like I don't get it, but like you know, because yeah, things looked different, and I think that's important.
That was a good coverage. We talked about that movie for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, we did. 30 minutes. I guess.
Yeah, it was 11 minutes before we got into it. But yeah, anything else?
Well, what's our next movie, Isaac?
What's our next movie? Well, there is a crap ton of movies that I would love to see left this year. Such a good year for movies.
What's our next Marvel movie? Let me
What's
be
our
more
next
specific.
Marvel movie? Psh, the best movie franchise of all time. What are you talking about?
Which is
Guardians of
Oh.
the Galaxy Volume 3. Baby. What do you mean, what's our next Marvel movie? The next one that comes out, baby girl, because that's what we are. We're Marvelites. We're fans. We enjoy things. We love things.
We didn't see Wakanda Forever together. That was
No,
that
we
was something
didn't.
I did with my dad.
I guess,
because-
yeah, the together part is the iffy part. But you know damn well we always see the newest Marvel movie. Exactly.
Well, I got Secret Invasions coming spring 2023 on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've actually, it's been at least a year. I've been waiting for that series in particular. I want to know what the hell Samuel L. Jackson been up to. And the Skrulls, the introduction of Skrulls. I mean, it's not the first sight of Skrulls in the MCU, but the actual like in-depth introduction of Skrulls and who they are, people are gonna find out. And dude, they play such a big part in these Guardians of the Galaxy comics. I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a big hassle involving
Yeah.
the Skrulls in the comics,
Yeah.
and they're probably just gonna mess everything up, putting them into the MCU.
Like, I mean,
Just
Skrulls
imagine at the end
typically
of
just-
like one movie, they were all Skrulls.
Skrulls typically do just that, just screw everything up
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, they start getting cocky and wanting more power and, like, you know, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Yada, yada. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then we got Volume 3, May 5th. The Marvels, July 28th. Echo on Disney Plus, summer 2023. Loki season 2 on Disney Plus eventually. Ironheart on Disney Plus eventually.
The next big movie that isn't just Marvel comes out in March, which is Creed 3.
I don't care.
I know. That's going to be one of those, I'll take Mason movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason and I, we really just go see guy movies sometimes. Because, I think we saw Ford versus Ferrari together. We saw Joker together. We saw Hobbs and Shaw together. Yeah. Yeah, he's like the go-to, this is a dude movie that Jordan doesn't like.
I like Hobbs and Shaw. It's a fast movie, so
Yeah.
And
I'll probably take him to the next Fast movie. You want to go?
Maybe.
Doesn't that one come out soon as well? May?
I don't know for sure, to be honest with you.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I wanted to see Joker. I really just haven't. Kind of thought it was
I'm glad
overrated.
that I got to see Joker in theaters. Honestly, that's got to be in my top 10 favorites. Not just for thrillers or dramas. That's got to be in the top 10 overall movies. But hey, last things I want to talk about is more in depth on the commercial and how I'm gonna go to independent wrestling in a couple weeks.
What is that?
Okay, so Jordan, I know that the first projected video for Bringing the Heat in 2023 was supposed to be snowboarding, and that was a flop. We could still put it together. It's just going to be sans snowboarding, no snowboarding in that video. We'll just probably just call it Minnesota trip. Hey, look at this video of us driving around and looking at animals. It's not going to be just that, but, it's not going to be snowboarding, which was going to be the most exciting part of that video. But the next thing for Bringing the Heat in 2023, I want to videotape as much as I can going to my second ever independent wrestling event. Is quite a different experience from just going to a regular WWE event, aka you're so much closer. You get actually to maybe have a higher chance of connecting with the wrestlers. You got merch tables, you got memorabilia tables, and it's a very unique experience. And I feel like I don't have that many friends or people that I know at all that goes to these events like that, except for Marcellus. And so I think this would really open the eyes to people who, I don't know, might be intrigued to go. So yeah, Bringing the Heat in 2023, March edition, independent wrestling. Wrestling Revolver. It's got John Morrison, if you guys only know WWE names. But if you're also a casual WWE fan, you won't know John Morrison. But yeah. About this commercial, though. So. Last Monday. My video production 1 teacher. He's like, y'all are going to make a script for a 30-second commercial. But don't get too ahead of yourselves. But you could probably just guess what we're going to do next week after you write the script. He groups us into groups of 3. And I get paired with this guy named Josh and this guy named Brendan. And they're pretty go with the flow, man. So we got presented on what the criteria was for this 30-second commercial. They're like, you have to do a 30-second commercial, not 31 seconds, not 29 seconds, 30-second commercial, which will consist of you advertising a product, a business, or some other third thing. That third thing is none to my interest because we're going to do a business. And what's that business, Jordan?
Scaldstone Productions.
Scaldstone Productions. That's right. These guys, I am so thankful for being paired up with these guys because right after he was done talking, the teacher was done talking about what this project was going to be, we huddle up. I'm like, guys, I have an idea. they're like, yeah, we'll take anything. Because apparently they didn't have an idea. Or maybe they did. But I was trying to be very respectful. You know, I was trying to be very open to others' opinions because I don't want to get caught up in making another project about me or my brand. I was actually very open to other suggestions. I was like, guys, are you sure? Do we have any other ideas? And they're like, nope. And so, this is me coming at you now. In my video production class, we will make and produce the first ever Scald Stone Productions commercial. And it's quite a treat. I just had Jordan read the script. He giggled a couple times. I wrote the script. The script writer wrote the script. Who'd have thought? Yours truly. And apparently it's good enough for Jordan. And dude, that actually gives me so much satisfaction. That's the first ever recorded script the future script writer has ever done. And you liked it. Which means bro, this is on the come up. This is great. Oh man. So yeah, expect the first Scald Stone Productions commercial to come out very soon. Oh dude, it's gonna be great. And I'm also gonna be friends with them. We're going axe throwing tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I gotta wake up early for that.
So when this commercial is made and like it's done and ready to go, are we gonna be like airing that, like putting it on our socials like once a week?
Once a week?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we'll put it on Instagram. I might put some money into it being advertised over a broad audience. I'll probably do it with Facebook as well.
What if we get an actual ad spot on TV?
I don't think I've ever seen a commercial for a podcast, but you know, we could certainly try.
Tell you what,
local TV.
Someone would be like, "Whoa, what the heck?"
Like imagine like just
say that exact thing.
PBS Kids on their television, and then we come on.
So how many people are in your group?
3.
Including yourself?
Including me.
Okay. I only saw 2 actors in that script.
I know. I'm going to have to talk to them about who doesn't want to act.
But, like, they all got to be in it, don't they?
No.
Oh, really?
No. No.
Okay. I thought everyone had to be in it.
He did not say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've definitely got to be in it.
I definitely got to be in it.
Because you're half of the franchise. So
I am half of the franchise. I'm 3/4 of the franchise. What are you talking about?
What an asshole.
What? You're 1/2 of a branch of the franchise. This is the Too Many Words branch. I don't see you writing anything. Start writing stuff. You get more credit to
Look
the
at
freaking
you.
branch.
You're such a dick.
Look at me. I'm such a dick.
It's never too late to not be a dick.
That is the most inspirational words. I can't believe I forgot that part. It's never too late to not be a dick. Wise words spoken by Cassie Lang. Cassie Lang. I almost said long. It's never too late
Oh my god.
to not be a dick. Oh, dude. That's great.
Did we get any new Instagram followers?
No.
The heck?
We need to. We really need to like do another Instagram push.
Yeah, we do.
It's okay though.
Follow us on Instagram, you sissies. Follow us on Instagram.
We closing out?
It's 54 minutes. Yeah, we can do it. 55. We can close out.
All right, Jordan. What did we learn this week?
I have learned absolutely nothing.
No, try again. You cannot have back-to-back weeks of learning nothing. You can go every other week with learning nothing.
But
you can't go.
You want me to lie?
Weeks. Yes, lie.
Okay.
Did you learn how to tie your shoes?
What?
Did you learn how to tie your shoes this week?
No. I learned that Ant-Man goes to the quantum realm in this movie.
You learned it this week?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's blown away by the answer.
You learned that Jonathan Majors started his career in 2011, you ass. How about that? Anyways, I learned... I already mentioned this in the group chat on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I learned that Matt Hardy in 2003's No Mercy pay-per-view wrestled a man with one leg. One freaking leg. Crazy part, he wasn't bad at all.
Hey, one leg. You use that prosthetic as a weapon. That's fine.
He didn't have a prosthetic.
You use that
He
nub
was
as
hopping
like
around.
you use that nub as like a jousting, just thing. You just grab that nub and you just go. Ah!
Okay, but that's what I learned this week is that 2003, heck, professional wrestling from the dawn of time until probably like 2010 was pretty questionable at some points. I mean, it still is questionable, but that's in the sake of what the hell am I watching? This is stupid. But that's only sometimes. I still love you, WWE. With that said, let's see. Next thing in the closer. Jordan, what's the question for this episode?
What were your thoughts on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania?
Yeah.
Because it'll be 2 weeks after it came out.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Like, there's actually some benefits for recording so far out other than just, making sure everything's ready by the time it's released.
Mm-hmm.
When we do movie reviews,
Mm-hmm.
we rarely have to worry about not
Spoilers,
enough people seeing this movie before the episode comes out.
Excuse
But yeah,
me.
what did you think of this movie, Ant-Man Quantumania? Okay, let's, do we want to do the anchor stats this week? You know what? I'm going to say them no matter what. How about that? Don't hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna go over some YouTube stats too, just so you
Okay.
know, because it's been a minute.
Latest episode, the sci-fi movie bracket, number 25, has 10 plays as of this week. An audience size of 12 and 9 plays per episode. We have had 41 plays since January 19th. I am digging those stats. That is more than a view per day. And we actually peaked at 6 views in a singular day on yesterday. We had 6 views yesterday. Dang, bro. Nice. Nice. But let's see. 376 all-time plays. Do we do something special for 500 all-time plays?
Good.
1,000 all-time plays?
Good. I don't know what though. We eat a cookie without saying a word.
Or
Just a video of us eating a cookie.
Or we could do one of those, typical trends of we'll do whatever the top comment says besides tattoos. And
We'll do that. We can do that.
$100 spending limit.
Hey. Once we hit that 500 all-time views.
We'll do whatever the top comment on that YouTube episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll say it in the YouTube episode on if we've hit 500 all-time plays. We'll probably say it in the beginning of the episode because I know your asses don't finish these episodes. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Hey, it's been pretty
90% of our
consistently
fans.
two people on average
you and me.
typically watch the whole
Yep,
video.
You and me.
Okay.
Or me twice, sometimes.
I don't watch it, just so you know.
But, I'm just kidding. I'm just razzing on our fans. But, yeah.
You done?
Yes.
All right. So in the past 28 days, we have had 1,500 views, 1,500 views, 19.7 watch hours,
1.5 thousand.
and 3 subscribers in the past 28 days.
I'm one of the subscribers.
Wow. Wow.
But that's still other 2 whole beings, bro. That's great.
Our number 1 video in the past 28 days is "Do You Agree with Jordan?" And it was the
Avatar's a garbage movie video.
It's sitting at
He said it, I didn't.
1,269 views right now.
What?
It's sitting at 1,269 views.
Wow. How many likes? I'm going to say 19. This is easily our best promo. Most successful promo, at least. Hello?
20 likes.
Nice. Overachieving people on YouTube.
And lifetime, we're at 7.3 thousand views.
Wow.
79
1% of that is our actual episode views.
79.2 hours total watch time.
Wow.
And then 32 subscribers.
I love it. I love it. Well, if you're finding us on YouTube, Skullstone Productions, rate us 5. No.
That
Like our
promo
videos.
is actually our highest viewed promo.
Yeah.
Our highest viewed video.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like out of all of them.
Yeah, it's our most successful promo.
And then the one right behind that is you eating the hot chip.
Yeah. People like to see me suffer, I guess.
I definitely do, yes.
And people like to see you have unpopular opinions.
Yes.
That's just how you make it in the podcasting world. Have unpopular opinions and prostitute yourself online.
Maybe you'll be that sex icon yet.
No, not literal prostitute.
I
Just
know.
doing
That
things
was-
to your
that
body
was a
for the
joke.
sake of
That was a
viewership
joke.
or money. But anyways, yeah, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening audibly. But if you're liking these YouTube videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and ring that bell, baby girl. Okay? Wherever we're found on podcast platforms, it's Too Many Words, of course. You can also find Reigning and Defending, our sister podcast that's just about sports. But yeah, we are also found on the socials. Follow us on Facebook, Skullstone Productions, Instagram at Too Many Words Podcast, TikTok is Skullstone Productions, and our Twitter is _ Too Many Words. Or TMW _ podcasts.
Many words.
But hey, as I said, we were going to get that website makeover. If you want to check it out, if you want to read something, if you want to watch something, or if you just want to find one central place that gets you connected to all of our socials, check out the entire, what's it called? Internet footprint?
Sure.
Sure. Digital footprint. Get our entire digital footprint all in one place. Check out theskullstone.com. It's honestly the best thing.
The best thing.
The best thing.
Isaac, who do you make this podcast episode out to?
Who do I make this podcast episode out to? Ooh, that was the next to my closer. How awesome you are.
Do you want your ticket?
I have my... No, I don't. Yeah.
It got kind of crinkled.
This podcast episode goes out to Jonathan Majors. Honestly, he very much impressed me tonight. Can't wait to see him literally. When's this podcast episode come out? It's probably the first episode of March. By the time you're listening to this, I'm about to get ready to watch Creed 3, which is
What is 15
another movie
days
with
from
Jonathan
today?
Majors. So
It's Saturday, March 4th, 2023.
yeah, Saturday, March 4th. Oh, I will be at Independent Wrestling. But yeah, check us out. Oh yeah, by the way, wish Mason a happy birthday because his
No.
birthday's in 2 days, March 6th.
I'm not doing that.
All right, don't do that. Never mind, guys.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah.
Never mind, guys.
Well, yeah, this episode goes out to Jonathan Majors. Honestly, very quickly becoming one of my favorite actors of this current generation. Jordan, who or what does this episode go out to?
This episode goes out to Kevin Feige. He
Why-
said this was a good movie, and it was.
Well, does he say that for every movie? I can't imagine.
Now, he
him
said this
saying
one
something
specifically was
shit.
one you need to look forward to.
Okay.
All right. Amen on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Amen.
Amen.